But when there's nowhere to put anything, it can tend to just get thrown wherever. So hey everyone, Stuart with Franklin Hill Ventures. Welcome to another update video. In this video, I'm going to show you 7 things I sold, 4 for my booth, 3 online. All 7 of these are big money sales. So hope you enjoy. If you do like the video or feel you learned something, make sure and click that thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel. And let's get going. All right, let's start with the online sales. And first up is an Etsy sale. And it is this Wynton Marsalis record from the 1980s. It was sealed, and it's his Live at Blues Alley album. And I picked this up at an estate sale. I believe I bought a bunch of records. They were all $1 a piece, so really good return on that. I have found in general, if you see sealed records out, make sure you pick them up. They do really well. They won't all sell for this much, but I have sold a couple in this range. I sold a Petra, if you remember them from the 1980s. They were a Christian rock band. I sold one of their sealed albums for $75 last year. So anyway, if you do see sealed records, they're generally a good buy. And next up would be this Colt Firearms pocket knife. This was a model M16K, sold for $79.20 with free shipping. I sold this on consignment. So even after consignment fees, I made a pretty good profit, very easy to ship, so not a lot of time involved. If you are interested in doing consignments, I would encourage you to check out the Consignment Chats Facebook group. They have a lot of great information on doing consignment. They have, boilerplates for contracts and things of that nature. And I found them to be a great resource as I've started doing more consignment. And then finally, my best sale of the week, whether in the booth or online, was this Werner day and night mechanical brooch. And the reason it's called mechanical, and I didn't know anything about these, but just Googled Werner when I found this, and really about all that came up were mechanical brooches. But this leaf right here, if you moved it, these petals open and closed. So as you can see, this is the petals closed. And then here's the petals open. So a really nice, cool piece. Had a lot of rhinestones in it, diamond looking rhinestones. In any case, this sold for $400 with free shipping, but it did ship. I shipped it priority mail, but it was lightweight. And I think it was probably around $8 or $10 to ship. So really good return on that. I found this in a box of stuff that I really did not have a whole lot in. So my cost of goods sold was next to nothing on this. So be on the lookout. Vintage costume jewelry, I don't know a whole lot about it, but I have sold a few pieces, and I know it can be a big money item. So keep your eye out for those types of things. All right, next we'll move on to the booth sales. And the first thing that I sold, and this was a $75 sale, it was this bookshelf here. Selling furniture in the booth is always good. It's usually higher dollar, but the downside is that all the stuff you see on that shelf there had to be moved somewhere else. So I wasn't there when it sold. So, you come in and the people working always do a good job, trying to make it as neat as possible. But when there's nowhere to put anything, it can tend to just get thrown wherever. So we did bring something else in to replace that and get everything rearranged. That's something I picked up as part of the Oliver Springs estate sale, where we had bought out an entire house. And this was actually came from one of the neighbors' houses who we met when they were out walking and we were unloading the house. So I think we paid about $20 for it. Next would be this Pieta statue. And this was one that I bought from another antique booth, and I think I paid $20, and I sold this for $75 in the Bearden booth. And the bookshelf was also at Bearden. So anytime I'm in an antique mall, I always take a quick walk through, whether it's one where I have a booth or not, and just see what all there is. And I have found some pretty good opportunities to source things from other antique dealers. And then the last two, it's these two figurines up here, and this was the best picture I could find. But these are Armani figurines, and they sold for $85 a piece. They're very large figurines, and they had the box. And I did find other pictures. This one here is Ambrosia, and that's one of the ones I sold. And then the other one was Aurora. So I had both of those. So those came when I bought out another dealer's booth at one of the antique malls where I had a booth, and ended up selling these for $85 a piece. All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. This was one of my best weeks that I've had as far as having all big money sales, everything being over $75. So hope you enjoyed. As I mentioned earlier, if you did like the video or learned something, make sure you hit the thumbs up and consider subscribing, and we will see you next time.